Now that Black Clover is all said and done, I think it's time we rank all the captains. And yes, all the captains. Shout out to the Discord for the request. Let's get into it. In last place, you knew he was coming, Gweldre. I don't think I really need to explain this one. He got caught up by a young Asta and restrained by Rill, the youngest Magic Knight captain. I mean, he's pretty much the biggest nothing burger of a captain we have yet in Black Clover. And I mean, he has permeation magic, but he fails to use even that. Not to mention, in the Judgment Day arc, he literally just gets slimed out for no reason. After Gweldre, we have his replacement, Kaiser. I mean, it's pretty obvious that he's stronger than Gweldre's fodder ass, but on the wiki it's noted that he was one of the ones that helped steal away Conrad when he turned evil. Although, he definitely did get bitched by Conrad, though. Other than that, the only notable feat that Kaiser has was pushing away that giant demon that pulled up to the Clover Kingdom in the Spade Kingdom arc. So considering we don't have a lot of statement or feats, we gotta put him pretty low. After Kaiser, we have Rill, and you're gonna have to hear me out on this one. I mean, we all know that painting magic is pretty underrated in Black Clover, and the possibilities are essentially endless with painting magic. I mean, one of Rill's best feats was when he used the spell God Game. That spell literally returned Luck's combo spell stated to pierce anything. But even though painting magic is pretty overpowered, we have seen his painting magic kind of fail sometimes. Because Rill is the youngest Magic Knight captain, I have to put him this low for lack of experience. After Rill, we have the prickly queen herself, Charlotte. If I'm being honest, I'm not really too big on her vine magic, bro. To be honest with you, I think it's kind of mid. Although it does come with some pretty good hacks. She's able to use the blue roses for an anti-curse magic. The thing is, though, this is only valuable when you're fighting a curse warding user like Megecula. Not to mention she was getting bitched around by the Lucius clones as well in the Judgment Day arc. So for that, I gotta put her this low. After Charlotte, we have the man, the myth, the legend, William Vengeance. And I know what you're about to say. Dude, why do you got William this low? Listen up, buddy. We're done with the 90s. Vengeance gets fucked up by a not even 50% Xenon. He gets cooked by Lucius. And he got cooked even more by a Lucius clone. And he even knew he was washed, bro. That's why he gave the captain position to Yuno in the Judgment Day arc. So I don't want to hear no bullshit. Oh, why do you got William this low, bro? We're done with the 90s, bro. Get this man out of here. And after William, we have my man, Jack the Ripper. And if I see any comments saying, oh, but why do you have Jack above William? Lock in for a second. Okay, look, I know Jack getting speed blitzed by Morgan and turning to a donut is not a good look for him. But Jack also has some hacks, bro. His slices can literally adapt to anything. And let's not forget his final slash, bro. The Clover Kingdom was way the fuck over there, and it's still going. And even Morgan states himself that if it would have landed on him, he would have been finished. So yes, we are going to give Jack his flowers, and I don't want to hear nothing in the comments. After Jack the Ripper, we have my queen, Dorothy Unsworth. And I know this one's a little bit of a hot take too, so you're gonna have to hear me out a little bit. Yes, I agree with y'all. Dream magic is probably a top 5 magic type in all of Black Clover. You can literally imagine anything, but it comes with some drawbacks. Because when I say you can imagine anything, you can literally imagine anything, even you losing. And this is not even mentioning that her magic doesn't even work on some people, bro. Like, she got shoot out like a fucking fly against Lucifero. If she were to have a personality like Lucius, maybe, I could put her a lot higher. But because she doesn't, she's gotta be in like the mid-tier area. But after Dorothy, we have the original captain of the Silver Eagle, Asier Silva. I'm not gonna lie, Asier was low-key her, bro. Back in the training arc on the volcano, Mary Leona stated that she used to train with Asier all the time, but she was never able to beat her, even though her fire magic was strong against her steel magic. And for Asier to go undefeated against Mary Leona, even though she has the weaker magic type, is kinda crazy. Not to mention, Asier is able to turn a double-possessed Vonica into a donut. And that same wound she stated to be a lethal wound. So I'm not gonna lie, Asier was kinda her, bro. Which brings us to the current captain of the Silver Eagles, Nozel Silva. Look, I know Nozel getting turned into a donut by his own mother is not a good look for him. But let's not sit here like Nozel didn't come back and go toe-to-toe with a buffed out Asier. I mean, he was holding off Asier for a hot minute, waiting for Noel to charge up a Sea Dragon's Word to defeat his own mom. And it's only natural that he's probably surpassed what his mom was as a captain as well. After Nozel, we have the captain of the Crimson Lion, Fuegoleon, not Fraudgoleon. First of all, it's only natural that we put Fuegoleon right next to Nozel because they grew up being rivals with each other, so it's only natural they're about the same strength. With that being said, though, we know that Fuegoleon has the Fire Spirit, which gives him access to things like Spirit Dive, which he used at the end of the Judgment Day arc to blast away this giant gargantuan spell that's probably the size of the Clover Kingdom or so. Unfortunately, though, I can't put him too high because he was getting bitched around by Lucifero. And if I see anyone in the comment section spamming Fraudgoleon, you're getting blocked. But after Fuegoleon, we have one of my goats, Noct Foss, the current captain of the Black Bulls. I'm not gonna lie, one of the reasons why I put him this high is for his magic type. His magic type, Shadow Magic, is probably a top 10 magic type in the entire Black Clover verse. On top of all that, he also has 4 devil contracts, which gives him access to all these devil union modes, which gave him enough power to deal the killing blow on a buffed up Morgan. Also, he just has aura. I don't think anyone can disagree with this one. And just outside the top 5, we have the former captain of the Blue Rose, Princia Funny Bunny. Since we've only seen her in literally just the Black Clover movie, I had to do some deep digging on her, and it turns out she was feared by the people because of her strength, and it turns out she has one of the greatest fighting abilities of all the Wizard Kings. I also found out that in the guidebook for the movie that Princia was undefeated when she was inducted into the Blue Rose, and that she was forcibly turned into the Wizard King against her will. This is not even mentioning her OP as fuck magic type, bro. Which brings us to the top 5. Welcome Mereoleona, the captain of the Crimson Lion. I mean, where do I start, bro? At 13 years old, no one wanted to fight her because she was so strong. She had to literally go to strong magic regions to fight monsters. She also took down a revived Wizard King, put belt to ass on a giant ass demon, not once, but twice, clapped the shit out of a paladin Morris, and also put belt to ass on a paladin Osseer. I'm not gonna lie to you, as a side character, she probably has the deepest bag out of anyone in Black Clover. Like, she doesn't even have a physical body anymore, bro. On top of all that, she didn't even want to be a captain, bro. She'd rather give it to Fuegoleon. Oh yes, Mereoleona definitely deserves a top 5 spot on the list, bro. Which brings us to top 4, and you knew he was gonna be here, Yami Tsukihiro, the captain of the Black Bulls. I mean, where do I start, bro? He was able to go toe-to-toe with a 50% Dante. He helped take down an 80% Dante. In terms of hacks, he probably has the deepest bag in the verse, outside of Lucius, of course, with a lot of moves slashing right through dimensions. Yami was able to effortlessly block a punch from a 50% Lucifero. He just straight up one-taps a Lucius clone, and he put belt to ass on a super buffed up Paladin Morgan. And honestly, if you want to argue that he should be higher, I'm not going to be mad at you. Which brings us to our top 3, Conrad Leto, the captain of the White Serpent. Just like Princia, we don't have a lot of information on him since he's only ever in the movie. But considering he has maybe a top 5 magic type in the entire verse, I gotta put him this high. I mean, think about it for a second. He's able to steal your magic type, he's able to prevent you from using your magic, and he's able to store things all with his key magic. And not to mention, he has enough mana to summon a gargantuan spell stated to destroy the entire Clover Kingdom. And he becomes a future Wizard King, so naturally you just gotta put him higher. Which brings us to our top 2, Julius Novachrono, the captain of the Aqua Deer. I mean, I don't think I really need to explain this one, but I'll get into it just for semantics. I mean, to start off, he has the best magic type in the verse, literally. He's able to go forward, slow down, stop, or reverse time whenever he wants to. On top of all that, he's able to look into the future for different timelines to get the best timeline that is most favorable. It's not to mention that time magic is not even his magic. It is Osteros magic. So technically, he also has devil magic too. I already know how you guys are thinking. Oh, but if Julius is number 2, who is number 1? That would be our boy, Yuno Grinburial, the captain of the Golden Dawn. I mean, come on. Do I really need to explain this one? I mean, he has a 4-leaf grimoire, meaning he's extremely lucky and he's beloved by Mana. He was chosen by the Wind Spirit. He actually has 2 grimoires, one from the Clover Kingdom and one from the Spade Kingdom. The one from the Spade Kingdom being Star Magic. And he has a broken kit of moves like Never Neverland. And all that is on top of being the runner-up for the next Wizard King, even being complimented by the previous Wizard King. So without a doubt, Grin Burial, the captain of the Golden Dawn, deserves the #1 spot. And if you guys made it this far, I want to know what you think down in the comments below. Do you agree with my list? Do you not agree with my list? Do you think people should be higher, lower? Let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. And also, if you enjoyed the video, go ahead and leave a like down below. Follow your boy on TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, all the bullshit. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.